Since Excel can be used across workflow platforms, we want to activate some of its ability to do our statistical analysis for us. By default, Excel doesn't typically have these features turned on. So at your place of business, this is an IT decision that may or may not have been made in your favor. On your own personal computer, it's likely it is not set up unless you've deliberately done so already. The best way to tell is on the Data tab, this ribbon here at the very end should say Data Analysis. If it does not, then we need to set it up. So we'll give access to a number of features using some of the more modern versions. Under File, we want to activate the Developer ribbon, the Developer tab. Now, if your Developer tab already shows up, then you may want to watch the next section and kind of see how we got that. But your next step is going to be pretty easy. So select File and then Options. And this dialog box and all of the items within it are a lot about personalizing Excel to your particular interests. So you would notice, so my name is Jeremy, so this would be my username. I can set some default fonts, and you're welcome to play with this, but we're really after customizing our ribbon. So select Customize Ribbon, and you'll notice down here, way down, Developer. That needs to be selected positively, so you should see a checkbox. Select OK, and you'll now see the Developer tab available up here in our ribbon. So select that, and from here we want to manage our add-ins. So this set of tools right here, specifically the one in the middle that says Excel add-ins, select that icon, and this dialog box pops up. Now your list may be slightly different or even dramatically different than mine, depending on what you have installed on your computer and your profession. For this particular setup, we really just want to look at the analysis tool pack. If you have Megastat, you're welcome to activate it. In this case, for the sake of simplicity and for the ability to cross platforms, we're going to go ahead and just leave the tool pack as the only one we need. Select OK and go back to Data. And now we'll see that we have this Data Analysis option. Now you may have an older version of Excel that doesn't quite have the same look and feel. Maybe the Developer tab is not quite as accessible, or if you're at work, they've somehow locked it down because they're concerned about certain types of activity. There is another way to do this, and we'll cover that here. Under File, here, let me turn it off so it looks more natural. Under File, this is common for most. If you're really on the old side, you would just select the File and you'll have a drop down, and that drop down will still have options. And you would still select add-ins. So now we're just choosing add-ins from a different location. And we're going to manage them. So this Go button. And the same dialog box shows up. We're really interested in Analysis Toolbox or Analysis Toolpack. Select OK. We go back to data and we see that it's popped up. Now I've seen this in the past where maybe it doesn't show up right away. If that's the case, close Excel, reopen it, and then you're good. All right, we're ready to start using our statistical toolbox. If you open it, let's just double check to make sure that it looks right. You're going to see that we have descriptive statistics and our histogram, which are the most common, the simplest ones, and then there's a number of more advanced, there's some ANOVAs items that we'll take a look at later on. So we'll see you in the next video.